When it comes to video production, many things need to be taken into consideration. Camera angles, sound, lighting, etc. I'll be honest, this channel is not particularly concerned about lighting. We really don't have much lighting to begin with. But one thing we are concerned about is sound. If you watch some of the earlier videos, you will see how the sound is not very good, and that was because we didn't have microphones at the time. Now we've got microphones. But we did come into a little bit of a problem. The camera that we have does not have a preamp built in, and these particular microphones need a preamp. So today, we're going to be making a preamp for the cameras. Now you're probably wondering a couple things right now. How in the world do we make the videos in the past with such clear audio? Well, we did actually make a preamp, but it's kind of hacked together. I'm going to take this old preamp and make it better. And as for this video right now, it is being filmed on an iPad, which ironically the iPad has a preamp built in, but yet the video cameras don't. Go figure. Apparently it's a separate accessory you're supposed to buy, and while a microphone was only, what, 30 bucks or something like that? The preamp is like $100. And the camera that we used was only $60. So we came up with a solution. What I have in my hand right here is an Altoids tin, and inside this thing is a preamp that we ripped out of a microphone, a cheapy microphone we bought for 10 bucks. And with a, it was a microphone with a preamp built in, and there was a shot mic. Well, we didn't necessarily want a shot mic, and the shot mic that we had was so poorly built, it sounded horrible. But the preamp was good, so we took the preamp out of it, and we figured out ways how to connect the microphone to it. Right here is a jack where we connect the microphone to the jack. So you just plug this microphone into this little jack, and then this cord plugs into the camera. Now, granted, I don't want a cord on both ends. I want two jacks, so just have a short little 3-foot cord that goes in between this thing and the camera. We got a toggle switch that turns it on and off, and then this jack right here connects to the microphone. Now, because this is pretty well soldered together already, we're just going to go ahead and rip the guts out of these, and I've got in this bin down here a whole bunch of Altoids tins. Just to let you know, I do not eat Altoids at all. We are not sponsored by Altoids. That should be obvious. I mean, we're a car-based channel, so we're not going to get sponsored by food. But anyway, I got a whole bunch of Altoids tins right here. If you wonder how I got a hold of these Altoid tins, I actually bought these used off of eBay. So somebody was selling a bunch of Altoid tins that were empty. I got them for 10 bucks, and I must say, 10 bucks free shipping. And I must say, I'm glad I got them because I'm going to make a whole bunch of preamps. But right now, I only have the ability to make the one. I'm still waiting for the other cheapy microphones that I bought to make more preamps. Also, I'm going to be ordering another wireless microphone. I only have one right now. So that's the plan for the day. So today, let's get started with this. I think what I'm going to do is take a blue one just to make sure that this indicates, hey, this is the first one I made. So let's get started, shall we? First thing we're going to do is we're going to take everything out of the old Altoids tin. There's just a little bolt that holds this toggle switch on. Now, this particular toggle switch is not really the correct toggle switch. The kind of toggle switch you want to use is just an on and off. This is a 3-way. But either way, though, it works for what we're using it for. So I'm just going to reuse the switch because, once again, like I said, parts still waiting for them to come in the mail. And I'm probably not going to change this back because it works. Now, if you notice right here, there's 3 wires that are connected to nothing. Well, this particular shot mic was also designed to work on an iPhone, so you could bypass the, well, also iPad, but you could bypass the preamp. But like I said, I'm not really concerned about bypassing the preamp, so we're not going to use these wires at all. So out comes the switch, and out comes the jack, which I got another jack down inside there, so yes, we can. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we can put both jacks on. So that I do have. Now these are stereo jacks, and if you see right here, if you take a close look, maybe I'll pull it out and show you. I put a jumper on this one because this input on this particular preamp was mono. Well, I got stereo coming in, so I just put a jumper on and it works just fine. So no big deal there. All right, now pull out this cable. And then once I get this cable out, because this is a 3-lead cable, as you could probably tell. This cable, if you look at the end of this jack, it's got 3 sleeves on it. This third sleeve is for the iPad, if you want to use the iPad microphone, because that's what sends the signal to the microphone for an iPad, that third sleeve. We're going to not even connect that wire, so we're just going to cut that wire that's inside here. So we got to cut this open. All right. Internal workings are out of this Altoids tin, and this is probably going to go in the trash. Now it's time to figure out where we need to put the holes on the Altoids tin. Input will go right here. And then this is, and then we have another jack, which will be the output. Output right here. And then down here will be the switch. Turns out the initial holes were a little too small, so I'm going to make them bigger. And yes, I am using an impact driver. Also, I noticed my first camera angle shot was really bad. I can't see the camera. That's part of the problem. So I guess I should have thought that out before I started filming. So, lesson learned. And yes, these were drilled already. I'm just reenacting. So they're now at the right size. Now I just got to go to the file and file them down. Alright, so now I'm filing down these edges, make them nice and smooth. I kind of did it already. I'm just kind of finishing up now because it was going to take me a while to file it, so I didn't see a need to record the whole thing. Now I did realize I made a mistake on the headphone jack. This is a mono input. I tried to make it, take the stereo to mono. Well, I realized when I did that, it was going to cause interference with the microphone. So if you watch some of the videos and hear like a buzzing noise in the background, or the microphone sounds kind of crappy, that's probably why. And so because of that, I'm going to go ahead and just resolder it to the left side. So it'll just be mono no matter what. But then again, all these videos that I have are mono because, I don't film in stereo. I got to peel back some of that wire. And I did have longer nails at one point, but I cut them. So I got to figure out how to peel this back. And my wire stripper is so big, it won't fit on this. But I figured out a way to get it off. Oh, that didn't work. It worked last time. What the heck? Why is it not working now? There we go. Now it worked. Alright, now I'm going to make the labels for the Altoids tin. Probably should have done that before I put the... I probably should do this after I put the guts in, but I'm going to make the labels anyway because I'm going to put them on. I'm going in no particular order. There we go. I just put it as one long sticker because I'm going to cut it down. That's just the nature of the beast with the label maker. And that is that it makes... Oh crap, I dropped it. Well, that is just the nature. It's the nature of the beast of the label maker. I just made it in one label because I don't really need very long stickers, so I just put a space in between each word. So I'm gonna get some scissors and cut that down. This sucks having hot dog fingers. I can't get the label off. Mike. The soldering iron should be hot enough. Let's start tinning it, see if it's hot enough. Yep. Hot enough to make this it's hot enough to start soldering. So let's go ahead and get things put in. All right, so this one I put, yeah, that's the microphone. So the microphone goes here. That one's in. Down here, the switch goes in. Oh no! It broke. Okay, I just ran into a new problem. The wire that I had on the back of this circuit board now came off. So now I gotta resolder it on the back of the circuit board. Oh crap, I can't get down in there easily. I think I got it on there now. Yeah, it's on. Alright, now for the jack. Oh, come on! The stupid wire keeps getting moved. Come on, just stay where you're at. Now, put the shell back on so I can put the battery back in and everything. There we go. Back in. It looks like a cold solder. Come on. Yeah, there we go. No! It came undone. This is so freaking annoying. Ow! So apparently this wire I have is a little too short for me to get a good solder on it for the headphone jack. So I found this little piece of wire in my house, and I'm going to go ahead and strip that back a little and go from there with the soldering. You know, get a little extra wire. Oh, crap. That went a little harsh, don't you think? All right. Now, ideally, you would want to wrap this with electrical tape, but I don't seem to have any at the house right now, so duct tape will do. Besides, it's such a low current, I'm not worried about it. So, all right, now that that's off of there, let's see if we get this soldered on the jack right here, and hopefully I don't destroy it and have to put another jack in. All right. We are going to go ahead and put the last socket in. This should be it. So, and then it should be complete. All right, now that's off. And let's see if I can see how many wires are in there. Hopefully it's not a big mesh. And it is. I think I'm done. Alright, it is now complete. Now let's go find out if it works. Well, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, the preamp that I made was a complete failure. It doesn't work at all. And make it even stupider is that it did work before, but in my efforts of trying to make it better, I ended up making it where it didn't work at all. So I guess I should have went with the expression, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I thought, oh, I'll make it better, and no, I just made it worse, unfortunately. So, if you enjoyed this video, which I definitely did not, because I did all that work and now it doesn't work. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. Hopefully next time we'll have something automotive related put up on the YouTube channel. But until then, enjoy yourself. And I guess I gotta go back and try to figure out what's wrong with that preamp.